Hey everybody, it's Tom and T from Show Me Coasters, and today we're going to have a fireside chat.
We haven't done this in a long time, so it's nice to be out and about again. I know we haven't made a lot of videos in the off seasons, with just personal thing in our lives. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the P word that everybody hates.
The pandemic.
The pandemic. So we're not going to go into great detail, but I think in my opinion, I could be wrong. We just don't know enough. But I think we're slowly coming out of this.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're seeing everybody kind of turn back to what we consider more normal.
More livable.
Yeah.
Probably be endemic instead of pandemic. So, so recently, you and Steve went to Silver Dollar City.
We went to Silver Dollar City this past week on Thursday, and there wasn't a mask in sight. I mean, no one had a mask on. None of the employees, nobody. I mean, it was just like... And it was packed. It was just absolutely
busy
packed.
last year.
Oh, it was crazy busy. I mean, there was a 4-hour wait for Time Traveler. And then on top of that, we had like 2-hour, 3-hour waits just to get food. I mean, it was just crazy busy.
And I think the public is ready to come back to normal.
Yeah, I think everybody's got cabin fever or had cabin fever. And now it's just like bust out and go crazy.
Also, Silver Dollar City... been in the news and in the off season about the acquisition of 800.
Yeah, they purchased 800 acres that's adjacent to the park. It goes down to where the Indian Point Resort was or is. What's left of Indian Point Resort. It's going to be interesting to see what they do there.
I think it's going to be like its sister park, Dollywood.
I think so too. I think we're looking at a new resort. You can go to Silver Dollar City, stay there, party there. Go to the park, go back to the hotel room, relax.
Well, with the new land they bought, I hope they, as much as I like Whitewater in the main strip of Highway 76, I wish it would be like its sister park, Dollywood, where the water park is not too far. I mean, it's across the parking lot from the main park.
I think that's what you're looking at. I think it will end up being a destination location that's all-inclusive.
And then you'll expand the parking lot somewhere else. Just take one of the parking spot and make it. That's it on Silver Dollar City. Six Flags St. Louis.
Well, the Six Flags in general, we saw some major shakeups over the off season with the resignation of Mike Spanos and his replacement, Salim Basul.
Yeah,
his name.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I really like what Mike Spanos did to our park with the new front entrance and. He cleaned up the park and make just retheming. Our park was beginning to look dated, but I like the new facelift in certain section of the park, especially the Illinois section with Catwoman's whip coming in. It looks. There have been photos that leaked out. It looks like
it's going to be.
It's open. Be nice. You can see American Eagle right in the background.
Yeah, Screaming Eagle.
Oh yeah, Screaming Eagle. Wrong park. Sorry. So. What's your thought on the new president?
He kind of worries me, but I can kind of see where he's coming from. I mean, he's really raised the prices. They've done away with memberships. I mean, if you have a membership already, you're grandfathered in. But like, you can't buy a new membership.
Oh, but I mean, you still have the option of buying. Is it $69 for just
one park pass?
Yeah,
for one park.
Being YouTubers ourselves, in the past we bought the membership, which is about $100, and we could go to any Six Flags in the country now. If you didn't buy the membership, you're paying close to $300.
It's like $300 for the new pass, the all-inclusive pass.
Thank God I didn't cancel my membership.
It's high, but I kind of understand his point. He wants to charge a higher price point. Get people in the parks that want to be in the parks and provide a better experience overall for everyone.
For me, I think it's a gamble. We don't know how we're going to come out of this pandemic. If it's receding, then it would probably work. If it don't, and the company lose money, I could see a new president again.
I hate to see the parks lose attendance. Because it's too expensive for someone to come to the park. But I will say this, the day tickets, the per day tickets are still fairly cheap. They're like $39 or $45, something like that. They're not horrible. It's not horrible for a one-day ticket.
And another issue, if you've been to not just Six Flags St. Louis, other parks, you know the dining situation and the drinks. Last year was an issue. You're waiting hours to get food. By the time you get it, it's cold. But we're no accountant or financial expert. But I've seen parks that did it correctly, and last year was the first time we visited Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. If you don't make it issues with food and drinks, it doesn't become an issue. I know they sell bottles at Six Flags. They probably make a lot of money. But Indiana Beach, they had the soda kiosk where you get like...
you mean Holiday World?
I mean, what I say? Indiana Beach. A Holiday World, I mean, in Santa Claus, Indiana. They had like 2 or 3 ounce, those throwaway cups, and people just drink them out. They throw away. It never became an issue. And they have like big buildings where different dining, like in the front, in the Christmas section, down by the Thanksgiving section, and people just eat in there.
Well, they have a Mexican restaurant too.
Yeah, but they have a Mexican in the 4th of July section. But long story short, if whatever you give the people, the public will accept it. I know there's another one that would be the hodgepodge. It's SeaWorld Busch Garden. They did it right. Where you allow instead of getting all these different eating area, you're taking up 5-6 employees to make it.
It's more like a food court.
Make it a cafeteria.
Yeah,
a la carte. And you'll free up the employees. You'll have the cashier and the people that just cook the dishes they need when they see take example, Golden Corral. We all been to Golden Corral or Ponderosa or whatever. They have 10, 12 employees. The core of them cooks, and they just fill the dishes that need to be what the public eat. Even Chinese buffet. But my suggestion is have a cafeteria, give them all the options, and you charge a flat rate of like a meat dish and 2 sides or whatever price.
$15.99.
Oh, the going rate, and it would free up the thing. The people serve themselves and they don't get frustrated. It would solve the issue of hey, there's no more dining room area. You can't eat. You can't take the food outside. And kept the park clean. You go, whether it's Cedar Fair or Six Flags, you have trash everywhere when they eat turkey legs or whatever they just didn't finish and soda. But you put 4 or 5 major buildings where they just dine there, and you get, I hate to say it, but Knott's Berry is proud of it, making a dining as an entertainment is amusement park,
Well, I mean, that's
the projected cost of 2 dining, maybe $30, and add another $10 or $15 to the cost, and you'll be profitable.
Yeah,
I mean, $45.
Cedar Fair does have that, that all-day dining pass. It's like $40, $45 maybe at the most with tax and everything.
Because I mean, like I said before, if you don't make an issue, it doesn't become an issue. Streamline the operation instead of just having this one's a pizza joint, this one's a Chinese joint, this one's a Mexican joint. Put it all there. Cook it there and put it in the thing, and whatever you want, you get one side. One dish and 2 sides, and free up all the employees. You could get those employees be other part of the park.
And I know the new CEO for Six Flags. That's one of the other issues that he was wanting to address was the quality of the food.
Yeah,
because I mean, let's be honest, the food at Six Flags is subpar.
Oh yeah,
it really is.
If you make it like a dining area, like a chain, like a buffet. It's healthier for family to begin with, and also it's quicker.
Yeah, I know he wants to improve the food.
Now, okay, so that's enough about dining and drinks. Kings Island coming on its 50-year anniversary. What's your
50th anniversary?
I haven't really
want to get out there so bad. So they did a huge. The big project for this year for Kings Island was they retracked about 2,000 feet. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. But they retracked 2,000 feet of the Beast.
Oh, the Beast or the race?
The Beast.
Oh, okay.
And it should be absolutely phenomenal again this year. The racer for the 50th anniversary
repainted.
Got a whole new paint job. It's been restored back to its original red, white, and blue. So that should look stunning when you go into the park.
Wasn't there another coaster that was being refurbished? Was it a...
That I'm not sure. Those two are the ones that I know of. I know they have different...
They have other things.
They have other celebrations and stuff they'll be doing throughout the season as well.
So, that's going to be it looking at it. Well, now we're going to talk about the industry as a whole coming out of this post-pandemic. What's your thought on this, Tom?
I think the industry is strong. I think we're doing well. We're seeing investments going back into the parks. We may have shorter schedules from some of the parks, in the chains, but still, we're getting back out there. I think attendance is going to be through the roof for all the parks, really.
Yes, I mean, I know a lot of especially SeaWorld and Busch Garden chain. They're opening all their coasters.
Yeah, all those coasters that they were supposed to open 2 years ago are now opening.
And it's going
and they are...
I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be reviews. Compared to 2021 and 20. I think this would be a very
This is going to be a good year. I think this is going to be a really good year for the
public's going to make up for the 2 years they've been the one that was scared to come out through the park. They're all going to come out.
Yeah, I mean, I think even Six Flags Great America is supposed to be getting back to its regular operating season. I'm
crossing my fingers to see that we're coming out of this pandemic, and but God is God, and I'm not, so we don't know how this is going to play out. But I'm hoping for the best that we're seeing the tail end of this fiasco we've been in for the last 3 years. This is T.
This is Tom.
Have a good night.
Have a great night.
Thank you.